Hello, I'm David Oscar and welcome to Sign 7 News, bringing you the latest stories from the last week in the sign and wide format print industries. This week, petition for intrusive billboards to be removed, Graham Partners makes investment in BrightSign, Grapefruit discusses the importance of graphics, and VCCP encourages public to ask an Aussie. First, campaign group Adblock Bristol has called for 2 digital billboards on the M32 motorway in Bristol to be removed. Over 500 people have signed a petition asking Bristol City Council to remove the signage, with the campaign titled "Screened Out, Time's Up for the M32 Billboards." The group says the billboards are distracting to drivers and is impacting the mental health of local residents. Next, BrightSign, a company that deals in media players for digital signage, has accepted a majority investment from private investment firm Graham Partners. Financial terms of the deal were not disclosed, but BrightSign says the investment is expected to fuel its growth initiatives and support its work across the retail, healthcare and transportation sectors. Now, the importance of strong graphics has never been bigger, as signage is used for events throughout the world. One of this year's biggest events was the UEFA Euros, which saw print company Grapefruit roll out a variety of award-winning signage solutions that helped shape the event. We spoke to General Manager at Grapefruit, Lisa Samuels, about the company.
Grapefruit Graphics is 18 years old and was founded by Jim Turner and Andy Yeomans, who are sort of lifelong friends. They're both very heavily involved in the sailing world. Jim's actually sailed professionally in the Olympics and things. So we've always historically worked within the marine sector. It's what we know, what we're good at, what we're sort of passionate about. And there's a lot of technical knowledge that they brought with them when they started the company, which has sort of been fed through everything that we do. Over the last couple of years, we've sort of branched out into some more events, still within sporting. So we've worked for Wimbledon, Polo in the Park. We did do a couple of the Regent Street car shows as well. So yeah, it was really starting to get quite busy up until 2020 was going to be a very big year for us. We had a lot of exciting contracts planned that unfortunately didn't go ahead, but they have started to now, which is good. Our kind of unique selling point, I'd say, is that we offer an all in-house service, from not just the design, but from the branding guidelines. So we can, from start to finish, every step of the way, we are there. Graphics has always been part of the business, and that's sort of where we started out with a lot of whole wraps we used to do. We did a lot of events, or have always done a lot of events within the marine world. So used to do the extreme sailing series and things like that. So you'd go and brand the boats, but you'd also brand the equipment that went along with it and some of the venues. And it's always been very exciting, kind of traveling the world, following these events around. Obviously events, they were just cancelled, weren't they? And then it was just dragged on and on and on. So as soon as it was given the green light, none of us really sort of trusted that it would happen. So we were all working really hard on multiple events that kind of coincided at the same time. And the Euros was the first one that actually went out there and everyone got involved in. And it came with its own sort of struggles, that all the planning was done at a very uncertain time. So we didn't actually know whether the event would go ahead or not. It's just a nice bit of recognition that the hard work has paid off. There was sort of a light at the end of the tunnel. I think we definitely will see, there will be more graphics for these events. I think probably people have got a bit more budget to spend because they didn't spend anything for a year, which is quite nice. Everybody wants it to be bigger and better, don't they? That, they're coming back with a vengeance. They've missed a couple of years of events, then they want this to be the best one yet. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that's good for us.
And finally, global creative agency VCCP London has worked with confectionery manufacturer Cadbury to create a fun and unique billboard for the UK's newest chocolate bar, Caramilk. Australians were seen sitting on 3 billboards across the UK on hand to answer questions about the new product from passers-by. The campaign's intention was to capture and amplify the true spirit of Cadbury Caramilk. That's all for this week's Sign 7 News, but for now you can stay up to date with all the news in the industry at signlink.co.uk. view much more video content over on our Sign 7 News YouTube channel, or join in with the conversation on Twitter and LinkedIn. We'll see you next week.